Real Action Pro Wrestling Report. I am your new Real Action Pro Wrestling Commissioner, Jeremy Helko.
And I'm Rupert von Derhring. Oh, by the way, congratulations for becoming the new commissioner.
Yeah, well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Rupert, by the end of the Night of Cold Front, it became hotter than hell. Let's get right into Natalie May and Ray Stewart.
All right.
Natalie and Ray trying to give a sign of respect here. Natalie
wasn't going to have any part of that.
I don't think so. And there's the disrespect from King Ray Stewart.
There's no respect there.
Not at all. And now giving grief to senior referee Jared Hawkins. And Natalie, I think that made her a little bit angry.
Yeah, she took him right out right there and starting to put the boot to the brain.
Referee admonishing Natalie there, but I don't think she cared a little bit. Referee starting the 5 count. She did break the hold. Now going for the test of strength. Natalie May getting a real sense of confidence here.
I tell you what, she really gets that arm up in the air. Do you think Ray can get a hold of it?
I don't think so.
So she brings it down low.
Brings it down. And going old school, now just toying again.
A little high, a little low. Which way you going to go? And they lock up.
There's the lockup. Now, Natalie May, a little bit with the advantage here, going for that second hand. Gets it locked in. Oh! And Ray he was surprised.
Yeah, he dropped right to his knees.
And a knee to the midsection.
That broke that right apart.
And there goes King Stewart, now just putting Natalie in the corner. And a couple of stiff shots here.
And boom!
Snapmare takeover. And a kick to the back, a spinal tap. Ray Stewart trying to come in, but Natalie May catches him with a couple of clotheslines.
Wow, drops him right to the mat.
What is she doing here? Looks like she's got him for a suplex.
Oh!
And with authority, Natalie May, she's pretty happy with herself, going for the cover.
Is. 1, 2, only 2.
And Stewart, with the cheap roll-up, gets the win here. Rupert, match number 2, a gauntlet match. Michael Vega, John Cage, Chuck the Truck Morris, and Christian Saint in one heck of a gauntlet match.
That's quite a variety of personalities to have in the ring all at one time.
Lots of action in this gauntlet match. Cage would get the early upper hand, but Vega would squash that, and Vega ends up getting the pinfall for the first pinfall of this matchup.
Let's watch.
Here we see Vega handling Cage quite nicely. Couple chops in the corner.
Boom, up, out of the way.
Cage takes the advantage now and gives a couple of shots to the midsection in the corner, and referee administering that 5 count. Snapmare takeover, nicely done. And then snaps the neck, Vega reeling.
What an incredible move.
John Cage now getting some confidence here.
Wow, going up the ropes, how high is it going to go?
And look at that, Dexter Dreg with some interference. Michael Vega, like I said, we got it. Took over here. Fireman's carry into an Olympic slam.
Could this be it?
And that's all she wrote. 1, 2, and 3. Ring
the bell.
And the next contestant comes out.
Little bit of action on the side of the ring there. Ooh, right into the steps.
Chuck the Truck Morris, who got started off a bit slow, would get the upper hand quickly and dominate most of the gauntlet.
Boom, into the corner.
Nice belly to belly.
Wow.
Into the cover.
1, 2. Only 2.
Chuck right back on him, trying to wear Vega out.
Blistering his brain.
Chuck now with authority, having Vega in the ropes, gets him to the corner there.
Vega's locked onto the ropes, trying to protect himself.
Think he got a low blow. Referee didn't see it. Nice spine buster by Chuck. Cover 1, 2, and 3. And there's only one more left. Christian Saint would be our final combatant here in the gauntlet. And Rupert, this one ended up being one hell of a hockey fight.
Yeah, sure did. Oh, rolled up. Could this be it?
1, 2? No.
Oh.
Only 2, says referee Jared Hawkins.
A little bit of complaint about tugging the tights. Oh, how about that?
Kick to the midsection and a nice stiff arm onto the back of Saint. Scoop and a slam.
Boom! Bam!
Cover. Can he get it?
1, 2. Nope, only 2.
Chuck feeling it from the crowd.
Crowd was hot tonight.
It really was. And Chuck now putting the boots to Saint.
Saint driven into the ring posts.
Pillar to post. Here we go. Chuck feeling it.
Oh! Boom!
Nice belly to belly. Goes for the cover.
Oh, only 2.
Tried doing that with Vega. Got the 3 count. Couldn't do it with Saint. Now a slugfest by both gentlemen. Saint. Truck. Saint. Truck.
Both men are staggering. You can almost feel the pain.
Oh my gosh. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Now Saint getting a little bit of the advantage here. Pulls the shirt over, and there's the hockey fight, Rupert.
Looked more like a blanket party. Oh! Drilled into the post. Ooh, that's 2.
Into the corner.
Could this be it?
Saint playing up to the crowd. What is going to happen here?
Nobody home! And here we go.
Boom, there it is.
1, 2.
Oh no!
And the action returns.
Nice little roll up there. Cover 1, 2. And
Only 2 there.
Chuck reeling there a little bit. Ducks the clothesline there. Into
Bam!
a huge spine buster. Cover 1, 2, 3. And your winner, Chuck the Truck Morris. Remember, Rupert, this gauntlet match was for a future opportunity to take on the wild card champion.
That's right.
And referee Jared Hawkins raising Chuck's hand in victory. Now, Rupert, match number 3, Joe Zook and Spike St. James. Joe Zook, normally in tag team action with Kenny Collins, tried his hand at some singles gold and took on Spike St. James for the Fight Night Championship.
Well, we knew there was a little blood there anyway, but we figured, hey, let's watch it and see what happens.
Early on in this matchup, Joe Zook with the huge forearm and clubbing blows to the back of Spike.
Doesn't really look like Spike has a chance here.
And the numbers game early on here in this matchup as Kenny Collins is cranking on the neck of Spike. Referee Jared Hawkins is paying more attention to Zook. He needs to turn around.
And Zook goes back to work on Spike.
A huge knee into the ropes, and now referee admonishing that 5 count, telling Zook to stop.
Meanwhile, more action on the ring. Spike's looking a little rough with all that additional work.
Zook again putting Spike into the corner. And a couple of big knees to the midsection, almost catching him in the jaw. Now he's got him in the jaw.
Wow, that Spike's got to be through.
And Zook getting the crowd into his head a little bit.
Well, I think at this point it's time to go to what happens next.
Rupert, take it away.
We have our very first contestant for what happens next, and her name's Alicia. How you doing, Alicia?
Hi, Rupert.
Let me tell you how we play this game. We're going to show you a clip from our last show, Cold Front, and you have to guess what move comes next. You guess it correctly, you win.
Let's get started.
All right, let's start. Here's the clip. Alicia, after seeing the clip, which of the following moves do you think happens next? Is it A, Zook drops an elbow but gets only 2? Or B, Spike rolls out, Zook elbows the mat? Or C, Zook gets the pinfall and wins? Or D, Spike rolls up Zook for a small package? What do you think, Alicia?
I pick A.
That's correct. You win 2 tickets to the next show, Bloody Valentine.
Cool. Thanks, Rupert.
Here's details on the next show.
Real Action Pro Wrestling Bloody Valentine Show, Saturday, February 19th at the Highland Center, 14 Highland Avenue, Struthers, Ohio. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. Show starts at 6 p.m. Tickets are $10 in advance, $12 at the door. For advance tickets, message Real Action Pro Wrestling in Facebook. Let us know how many tickets you need, and they will be by the door in your name. RAPW Bloody Valentine Show. Don't miss it.
Join us next time for What Happens Next. Zook's still coming after Spike, but Spike gets a little offense finally going.
Nice couple of shots to the mush there. Referee says it's open-handed into the ropes. Spike to the corner. And a huge forearm by Spike.
Wow.
Snapmare takeover. And has locked in a submission there on Zook.
Doesn't look like he's going to take it.
Zook says he does not give up. And Spike cranking on that arm.
Ooh, a rake to the face.
Got him to break the hold. Spike getting some more offense in, trying to mount some sort of revival here. And there he goes.
Whoa!
Locking that arm in.
This has got to be painful for Zook.
And I'm not exactly sure what he calls that. Referee Jared Hawkins calls for the bell. 4th match of the night, Rupert, was huge. And
huge.
It was for a spot in the Eli Thomas Tag Team Tournament.
Which, by the way, is another huge event.
Coming up in a couple of months. And Rupert, it was the battle of the fan favorites. Black Hawk and Kurt Fury starting this off. Nice lockup. Kurt Fury has the head.
But Black Hawk will not be denied.
And then drops.
What's that?
Well, he dropped him on his keister, toying with Kurt Fury, saying, hey, I could have done a heck of a lot more, son.
I could have destroyed you, but I didn't.
Trip up by Fury now.
Boom!
Nice missile drop kick and a butte. You got to remember there, Rupert. Tag has been made. You got to remember Jacobs and Blackhawk, still a new team, and when you're facing Club Extreme, they've been around the block.
Oh, they've been around since all the way back to the Shamrock
Nice
days.
scoop and a huge leg drop coming up. There it is.
Oh! That's got to be it.
1, 2, no,
Oh,
sir.
only 2.
Got to remember, Rupert, this matchup pretty even for most of the night. Bouncer now with Jacobs.
Looks like he's aiming to finish him off and get this match over with.
Tag has been made. In comes Fury.
Little double teaming there.
And a shot to the mush.
Oh!
And a kick to the midsection.
Wow!
Sweeps the leg. Down goes Jacobs. And now going for that arm bar is Fury. Blackhawk looking for a tag. Don't think he's going to get it there, or Jacobs is going to have to crawl over just a little bit.
He'd really have to struggle to get that far. Jacobs thinking he's ready to go, but he wasn't quite ready.
And grabs Fury, thinks he's going to get him over there for the win.
Could he destroy him?
Fury blocks. Locks up Jacobs. Huge sugar foot by the bouncer. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winners and advancing to the Eli Thomas Tag Team Tournament, Club Extreme. Next matchup of the evening, Kenny Collins taking on Paris Sahara, the wild card champion. And just like earlier in the night with Joe Zook, Kenny Collins trying to get a hand on some singles gold against Paris Sahara. Sahara, nice side headlock there into the ropes.
Oh!
Huge shoulder tackle and blows him a kiss.
Bye-bye. Oh, not so soon.
Tries to float over Sahara. Sahara with the kick, and he gets the hip toss. Sahara with a little bit more of experience. Nice Japanese arm drag. And now working on the neck there, stretching him over.
Turning him into a pretzel.
Oh! Rake to the eyes. There's where the advantage got to Collins. And now just forearm right to the side of the head. Gives a few kicks to the champion.
Sahara looks like he's having it pretty rough now. Could this be it?
Choking him right in front of the ref.
Using the ropes to his advantage.
And Collins giving Jarrett a bunch of grief. Collins trying to get him into the corner. Nice reverse by Sahara.
And then another reverse. But not good enough.
Huge head scissor takeover by Sahara. And Rupert, your winner of the night, Paris Sahara, still wildcard champion. Our next matchup, Rupert, was a battle of the behemoths in Vinnie Maverick and Sean Resnick, and Maverick trying to recapture a title he never lost.
It was a thundering match. Well, let's watch.
Both men eyeing each other down, and we knew that was going to happen. Nice lockup. Both men jockeying for position.
It's interesting to watch what kind of strategy these kind of guys would work on each other.
At this point, Rupert, it's just one of those things of, can I knock my opponent out?
Right. Muscle and muscle.
Vinny pushes him off. Both men down at one point. Vinny trying to get some feeling back into his hand.
Resnick also trying to get back up. A little slow to get up.
Kick to the knee.
Oh.
And a kick to the midsection. Down goes Maverick. And a huge DDT from Resnick.
Wow. Could this be it?
Cover. 1, 2. No.
Oh, only 2.
Maverick with the shoulder up right at the last second. And again, both men down trying to get something going here. Vinny Maverick on his knees first here and looking to get some leverage on the ropes here, Rupert.
I think he's just using the ropes to get up. It's been a rough match so far.
And Vinny getting to the outside. Is he going to go up top? It would be very...
No way.
And Mark-ass getting involved, Vinny admonishing him. I'm surprised that the referee didn't kick him out. Resnick now follows to that apron, and a huge shot by Resnick.
Another shot.
And a shot by Vinny. This is a dangerous area of the ring there, Rupert.
Yes, it is.
Vinny trying to do a pile driver or something here. Resnick with the reverse.
Right off the edge of the ring. Ow.
And that hurts like a son of a gun, Rupert.
Boy, a spine right on the edge of the ring.
You know, they say spine on the pine. That's exactly what they mean. And Resnick on the hair, trying to get the big man up.
I think he was trying to finish him off.
Again, Resnick with the upper hand here. No, Maverick with a huge headbutt. Reeling into the ropes. There's the hammer of dawn.
Wow.
Both men down. And Vinny rolling. I don't think he knows where he's at.
I think he's trying to get some air.
Well, after that huge shot.
Resnick's not moving much either. Here comes the count.
Referee administering the 10 count. He's got to get in by 10. Resnick finally getting some bearings here, figuring out where he's at. And Resnick knows what's going on now, and he wants more of Vinny. Resnick says, I'm going to follow you, son.
He wasn't going to let him run away.
And he grabbed him by the hair again.
I think he did. Oh!
Vinny says no more of that. And now it's just a beatdown central. Both men giving each other shots to the back, to the face.
On the outside of the ring. Meanwhile, the count still going down.
Referee getting closer and closer to 10 here.
It's a vicious fight, but unfortunately...
You got to get back in the ring to win that championship,
that's right.
son.
It doesn't count out there.
And there it is. Ring the bell. Both counted out. We'll see what happens. I know that this match is not over. Rupert, at the beginning of the night, once I was installed as the new commissioner, I had some choices to make within 25 seconds of being named the commissioner. So, here's what I did. I made a matchup at the end of the night. A huge main event. Kip Page and Bray McKenzie teaming up to take on Ray Stewart and Max Alexander.
Sounds like a great match.
It really was.
Not bad for thinking on your feet.
No, not at all. And Rupert, remember, Kip Page at Thanksgiving Throwdown asked for this. So, what would anybody do?
Watch out what you ask for.
Yeah. So I made that match. Ray Stewart pulling double duty tonight, but that's what you get when you run your mouth. Nice lockup. Oh, just toying with them. Just toying.
Just a little practice. Oh.
Getting that lockup in. Nicely done. Oh, amateur style wrestling.
Wow.
Nice takedown by Stewart. Let's give credit where credit is due.
Nice moves.
And Ray getting the upper hand here.
Oh.
And doing
taunted.
Some push-ups.
Yeah, taunted.
Remember, Rupert, both Bray and Kip, former tag partners of Eli Thomas. Oh, tried to drag him over, and Ray was able to stop him. Bray then gets the advantage.
Wow, that was a quick turnaround. Ooh, that looks rough.
Looking for maybe a surfboard, but getting both arms behind there and pulling on him, that hurts.
Yeah, it does. Almost looks like cops ready to put some cuffs on, you know what I'm saying?
And going into the cover, one.
Only one.
Kip Page would tag in and go against Max Alexander. Now they're going to go for a test of strength. Both gentlemen locking fingers. And at a stalemate, nicely done. And now, jockeying for position, it looks like Alexander has just a bit of the advantage. Now gets that leg over, and here down goes Kip.
There's the Matrix move right there.
All the way down,
this.
nice bridge.
And back up.
And Kip able to get some leverage himself, and now taking down Alexander, and Alexander reeling.
In fact, he's complaining, which is not unfamiliar for Alexander.
And wraps it on around, still holding on as Kip now wrenching the arm into that side headlock. Now both men taunting each other into the ropes. Nice drop toe hold by Kip Page.
Sweet.
And Max Alexander not happy with it.
Not at all.
Got him.
Got him. Little taunting there.
Little bit. We don't see that much from Bray. Now, Rupert, this match would break down just a little bit. Ray Stewart on top of Bray, but Bray getting a couple of kicks in, getting a little bit of offense, trying to get some separation. Going for the tag, says, no, I got this. Looking to go into the corner. Oh, reverse into the wrong corner.
Uh-oh. Bad neighborhood to be in.
Yeah, that is definitely not the area that Bray needs to be in at any time.
Especially with Max Alexander, you don't know what he'll
Goes
do.
for the cover. One. Only one.
Not enough.
And another cover again. No, gets the shoulder up right away. Stewart with Bray. Gets him up. Bray able to block it though. Under the legs of Stewart. And Stewart grabbing both legs. And Bray shoves him off.
Wow.
Nice spinning kick there by McKenzie. Gets Ray down. Here's where we get the breakdown of this matchup here, Rupert.
Wow. Max Alexander in there to
break that up, and Alexander with a RKO of sorts into the ropes. Is Alexander pushes out Kip, and Alexander now another RKO. Cover 1, 2, 3.
That's the match.
Your winners of the main event, Max Alexander and King Ray Stewart.
So, all right, let's recap what we had tonight.
Ray Stewart takes out Natalie May in our first matchup of the evening. In the gauntlet match, Chuck the Truck Morris, a winner who will face the wild card champion. Spike St. James over Joe Zook.
That was a tough match.
Club Extreme gets their ticket punched into the Eli Thomas Tag Team Tournament. Paris Sahara, a winner over Kenny Collins. Sean Resnick and Vinnie Maverick, well, there's more to that score to be settled.
No winner tonight, but I'll tell you what, that was a rough match, and it's not done yet for sure.
And I've had phone calls, and I need to make a decision. And our main event of the evening, big tag team matchup, Ray Stewart, Max Alexander get the win over Kip Page and Bray McKenzie. Although I will say this, I did like how Bray and Kip worked as they went on in the matchup.
Now remember, that was a tough decision for them to work together.
It was.
But they did it for a reason.
They did. They came together, at least for right now, for Eli.
And we do miss Eli.
We do.
So, coming up soon, we're going to do a preview of the next show, My Bloody Valentine.
We'll see you then.